is Ernesto Piaz. He represents our sponsor, Microventures, and they have been big supporter of Startup Showcase over the last few months. So it's my privilege to introduce and welcome Ernesto. The floor is yours. Welcome.
Yeah! Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here sponsoring the event, the amazing event that Jose has been putting on. Just a little bit about Microventures. We're in the crowdfunding platform arena. We have raised $45 million across 65 deals.
45 million?
45, yes. We can talk later about that. So regardless, for early stage companies, we do seed to Series A. Happy to support passive entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Our next judge is Sheridan Katsumi. He's a founder of True North Global. He is someone who's been mentoring entrepreneurs and startups for 30 years, a true thought leader. He is very dialed into startups in Sweden. He was there for 6 years. Now he's mentoring startups in Greece. And he has huge influence. He can make some of your startups famous through his mailing list. So it's my privilege to welcome Sheridan.
Thank you. Good evening. Well, you're seeing one of the original Silicon Valley guys. I actually grew up in the Valley when it was a farmland, so I've seen it from zero. One thing I have seen, a lot of great startups, Michael Dell, Stephen Case, AOL. I was at Stanford when Yahoo took off. So I've seen all the grand slam hits out of the Valley when there are 2 or 3 people like him. One thing I did notice, okay, and I'll tell you right off the bat, the difference between a grand slam and also ran is very simple. The grand slams were, I call animal spirits. Michael Dell and Stephen Case and the Yahoo guys, when I was around them, it was like Steve Jobs in reality distortion field. But you could feel this animal energy there. I mean, they're unstoppable forces. And they were so smart, quick, and they were really thinking it through. My hair would always get to the back of my neck. Every time. And when that happens to me, I know I'm in front of the next Apple or Google. So that's what I look for. It's a very intuitive thing. I meet a lot of really smart people. I've met probably thousands of PhDs and MBAs who failed. So it's not your degrees that's going to make it. All right. So it's again back to your character, your animal energy, your ability to really plow through it. And the only way I could describe it, when I saw the tsunami in Fukushima, I said, that's it. You see, an entrepreneur is like a tsunami. You could try to put rocks and bricks and things in the way, and it will right over it. It doesn't even see it. And that's what I've seen in my life. And that's what we look for. People who are not stoppable. They will go around, up and over and around, but they will not stop. And those are the people who change the world.
Thank you very much, Sheridan. I mean, I love the way Sheridan talks about animal energy. You know, the highest form of wisdom, Lord Keynes, one of the founders of economics after the Great Depression, said, the market is moved by animal spirits, not reason. And Sheridan elevates us to that lofty areas of knowledge. So thank you very much. The next gentleman is a lawyer representing small business owners and investors and a big supporter of Startup Showcase from the beginning. May I present Louis Montes. Welcome.
Hi everybody, thank you for attending. Everything that was just said, I would only repeat it, and I've been involved in one of my clients just got funded for money. And I'm trying to think and reach back and to pull to share something with you that would what did it set him apart that might set you apart? And this is what I was thinking is he is relentless. He did not give up. He was in front of all of the big VC people. And he's done this before, but it's the relentless pursuit of accomplishing what it is that he was trying to accomplish. And he did. And so that's what I would like to share with you is be relentless in your mission, like Roger said. Be committed. So good luck to all.
Our next judge is a very quintessential investment professional. MBA from Harvard, he was Deputy Controller of State of California, very dialed in with private equity, been an entrepreneur. It's my pleasure to introduce Gozaburo. Welcome.
Thank you, David. So, it's exciting to be part of this panel, and I've been on both sides of the fence, as he said. As an investor, I've looked at hundreds of businesses. As an entrepreneur, I've started businesses that have succeeded and failed. We're in a gold rush right now. I moved here. I'm not from California, from when the valley was orchards, but I moved here in '99 at the height of our last boom. And I think there's some important lessons to think about. One is that simplicity is key. So a friend of mine from business school told me once, if somebody tells you a business idea and it makes your head hurt, it's not a good idea. Second is that people are key, and it's people in two dimensions, because the cliche is that you have to find good team members, good partners. Absolutely true, but you also have to find good funders, because there is this incredible stream of money coming into the valley, all sorts of lofty promises that are being thrown out there as to what people can offer you if they take a little bit of or a lot of your equity. You have to be very, very clear about what you want and where you're going to get it, and you have to balance that, and this is where the wisdom comes in, against the reality of entrepreneurship, which is that everything that you look to do is going to take twice as long and cost twice as much money as you hope. So factor all that in, and good luck to everybody.
Our next judge is an advisor, mentor, pitch coach, president of Consultant GP, a general good person who's mentored and helped people relentlessly. It is my privilege to introduce George Parrish, and someone who's very super helpful, someone who's a super connector. George, the floor is yours.
A little thing like that. Listen, I probably don't even need this, okay? First of all, thank you everyone who's taken the time, your valuable time to get here on a Friday night. My hat's off to every one of you that's walked through the door so far. What I want to say to all the presenters and everything is I want you tonight to make this really difficult on all of us up here. I want you all to give it your best shot. I know that you're all passionate about what it is that you do, right? And that's something that has allowed you to even get to this point so far, all right? And it's one thing that I admire about every single one of you. So my hat's off to all of you. And please, make it hard on us tonight. Give it your best shot, okay? And listen, everybody else who's in here that's going to be listening to these great, wonderful entrepreneurs, while you're listening to them present tonight, if there's anything that you can do on your behalf to open up a door or tee something up for these wonderful people,